boss, Miss Tony, and Rockstone Triz.
You should have came to this party that we had today, Tony. Tristan was having a party and I was at it.
Oh.
And I had a good old time at that party.
I got FOMO
nice
now.
That was a nice party. A nice party. He played all the tunes. All the tunes. Do y'all know that today's going to be 81 degrees?
That's what they say.
Where we gonna go to the beach?
Yes.
That's what they say.
That's exactly that. Because when I left my house, I was like, ooh, bird.
It's a little-
Because yesterday they said it was supposed to be cold and it ended up being hot.
Oh.
And so, yeah, it was warm yesterday.
Was it?
I feel like
what was yesterday? Where was I
Yeah,
yesterday?
yesterday was decent, I think.
I was home. Did I fall asleep? I don't know. Was it? Maybe it. Perhaps it was. What's that big loaf of bread?
It's a banana bread.
From who?
I stopped by my good friend's house this morning and she hooked me up with a whole spread. I got tea, banana bread, and cream cheese.
Which friend is this?
Yeah.
Oh wow.
Look at that.
She make that?
Mike Nice on the
father.
check-in. Wisdom Wednesday. I
That's
like
right.
that.
Wise up
I like that one.
Because we are wise.
like
We are
that.
wise beyond our years. Yes. But quick check-in. Tristan,
¿Qué
I'm
pasa?
gonna check in with you first.
Yeah.
How you doing, brother?
¿Qué te pasa?
Haven't seen you in one moon's over 100.
My camera's crooked. Y'all know.
I don't know if that's a thing.
No?
I don't know.
I've been good. I was in the city. I went down to, where was I? I was in Yonkers and I was in Queens.
Yonkers.
It was alright. It was nice. I DJ'd for my boy K. Sean and his girl, shorty, Charisma. Shout outs to them.
I was like, Tristan, what venue is that? I want to go to it. He was like, girl, I'm in New York.
You and everybody else.
Because I was like, what a pretty place.
If I tell you the numbers on my story, I was like, yeah, damn.
I know, because I rewinded it. I think I rewinded it a couple times. Like, what?
Like, damn, why everybody want to know? But honestly, it looks nice. Like, from what you guys saw, honestly, it wasn't all that nice.
Oh,
It was
wow.
nice.
It was nice to look at. It was nice to
yes,
be inside,
yes,
but
yes.
out.
Good from far,
yeah.
but far from good.
Yes.
Damn, they blocked me this morning already.
Jeez, that's not right. Cause some stink. Stink and
butter.
dirty. Yeah, but did you have a good time? Did you
I
go?
did.
Did you end up at Shine?
No.
Por qué, hombre?
So I'll keep it a buck. Shout out to K. Sean, boy, my brother. I love you, bro. I tell you.
Ah,
Bro.
boy, I tell you.
After baby shower, it was supposed to end at 6. Got extended till about till 7 o'clock.
Oh.
We left out of there by about 6:40. But then we stayed like 45 minutes on the street, the whole family, everybody. I'm trying to understand why. And not only that, but we dropped. So 6 cars went back from Queens, went back to Yonkers to drop K-Sean. We was gonna go let him change, and then everybody was gonna go back out. Man,
Y'all went to sleep.
Can I tell you, that brother never came back outside the house.
That man was like, I'm tired. I got a baby coming. I'm tired.
We got to one spot. The spot where it was a private something, even though there was nobody in there, so you couldn't get in there. So we ended up at a Fridays, third quarter, to watch the Celtics lose, to hear a bunch of New Yorkers just talking trash. They deserve to lose. It was for Miami.
Oh, people that hate the Celtics are just being
They hate
crazy.
Boston.
Oh my
I'm
God,
in there
they're
with
being
my
so
Boston
crazy.
hat on. I'm trying to keep low. It was, But other than that, it was a decent trip. I listened to podcasts the whole way, and that was very good, very nice.
That's a good thing to do on a road trip is to
was.
listen to podcasts.
Yeah.
By the time you realize that you are in New York, you'll be like, damn, I listened
I
to
thought
about 4 or 5
I
hours.
had people in the car. Several times I turned around and talked.
Do you hear that?
Oh no, oh shit, I'm by myself. Oh shit.
My bad. But yeah, how about you, Miss Tony? How you doing?
I'm doing good. I feel really, really good this morning. Probably because I'm freaking tired. But I feel good. Yesterday was a good evening. It has come to the point in my life where I am the mom that has to build a volcano for a school project.
Oh, good for you.
We built a volcano last night. I won't say that it doesn't look like the poop emoji, but It do. And so we had a good time building that last night, and for him to present it to school tomorrow. He's not feeling too well today, so shout out to little Noah. But I feel good. I'm in a good mood. I'm eating banana bread. I got a little ginger peach turmeric tea.
Nice.
Zoop me up a little bit, and I'm looking forward to today. I think it's gonna be a good day. I'm claiming it.
Claim it, child. Claim it.
Last night I was having fun with my people on my social media because I posted a picture of my new favorite treat, which is my Diana's bananas. They're chocolate covered banana
Look like a
treats.
penis.
It does look like I mean it does. But it's little chocolate covered bananas, and they come in dark chocolate and milk chocolate, and they are delicious. I get a box every week when I go to Walmart, and they're such a delicious treat. So I decided to share it with my Facebook friends, and you bunch of nasty perverts perverted my treat.
I don't think that we perverted it.
Y'all
I think
definitely
you
did.
perverted it.
I didn't.
You take a picture of your banana that looks like a nice black penis, and then you wonder why people is perverted.
How else can you take a picture of that banana?
On the
What
side,
it looks like.
on the side, maybe bite it, open it so we can see a banana. You knew what you was doing.
What was that about?
She was being nasty, Tristan. She was being
Because
nasty.
I promise I
I
wasn't.
go on my Instagram, and that was the first thing.
The first thing, okay?
I was like, what the hell?
That's some people said it hit them in the face and all kind of stuff as soon as they open their thing and all kind of things like that and all kind
I
of
would say that there's a lot of you women out there that like a lot of things, and y'all gotta stop that.
That's what
That
I
is not
said.
good for your. That's not good for your inside.
It don't need to be no bigger than this. What are you talking about? Are
Oh
you
my
kidding me? What, do you want me to
God.
choke?
Wow.
You want me to be stuffed? Jeez.
Wow.
That's what I said.
That
Y'all
is what
nasty.
that is what you said.
Yeah. Anyhow, it was delicious though, and I can't wait to go get another box tomorrow. There's only got one left. I have one of them every night since I've been single.
Terrible. Terrible.
Anyway, that's all I got.
I tell you, child, I tell you, it's beats crazy out here. I can't wait to have an event for this girl to cook for it. Golly.
Ooh.
Goddamn rebellious Trini foodie.
Oh my
I
God.
want to eat that food.
Last night, what was I? Oh, I was going through my my Instagram last night, and I came across Tristan's Shrimp and Grits, and I was like, you know what, Tristan, you gotta stop playing with me.
I'll be doing it again. I've been getting a lot of calls.
Oh, all right.
I've been getting some calls, yeah. So
Let
Because-
me roll my eyes at him
now
hard.
we gonna do it. So the first one we gonna be at is Splash. Splash.
Honey water.
I'll be at
Dun, dun,
Splash
dun, 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 dun.
handling the food.
What is that? A mojito?
You're gonna vend? You're gonna vend?
I'm a vend and I'm miking, so I'm
Really?
looking for workers. I'm putting it out there. APB, is that it? APB.
Where's that at?
APB?
Mojitos?
I'll come work for it if I could get it for
You know
free.
you're gonna eat all my food.
I'm not gonna eat it. I'm a good server. I'm gonna have
I'm not
one
gonna
plate.
lie. I will eat all your food.
I won't. I will make sure that the people
I
have a
will
nice
help.
experience.
I'll take the
Yeah.
orders.
Put us down. Make us a T-shirt too.
Yeah, me too, 'cause I
I'm gonna
won't-
be at Splash doing my thing out there.
When is it?
I'm serious, Tristan. I'm gonna come work for you. I
It's-
take
it's-
tips.
It's in 2 weeks. Splash
I
in
wear a
2 weeks.
bikini bottom.
Yeah, me too. Me too. You want us to wear all black? Cause I'm serious. freaking
I wear a
Tristan.
bikini bottom and a morning yawning t-shirt.
He's not gonna hire us.
You better hire us. Or you're gonna get fired from here.
We're gonna show up and be behind this table.
Exactly.
all dressed up and ready to go. I dare you to not
Exactly.
hire us.
You better hire us. God
We
damn.
sell good. We serve a good food. You should
We
see us
do
in the
that.
church line.
Just when we were at your house that time for the morning yawn, and we was taking orders and everything.
Yeah, you was.
Don't
And
try
I
to
didn't even
play
eat my food until after I got home.
Exactly. We was there for good 2-3 hours helping you out. So don't even try to play us. We will make good breakfast girls.
Breakfast girls.
Breakfast girls. Y'all know that I've never been to a brunch, like one of these brunches that be in the clubs and stuff.
What's wrong with you, Chance? Are you okay? We gotta have Trents go to a breakfast brunch
I
at
keep
Slaves
telling
or
y'all be in
something.
my own world. I don't like
Come out of
people.
your world.
I don't like people, man.
Come out of your world.
Yeah, sorry.
Oh my goodness. Anyhow, you guys, we got lots of good newses today. Lots of good newses today. There's y'all be out here doing things.
What is the good news is?
News, all the news.
All the news.
There's some
Because
news.
we don't randomly have is that the word?
Read
We
about it, read
rarely
about it,
have
read about it.
good news.
Yeah, I know. We very, very rarely have a good
Yes.
news. I forgot to shout out all of the great speakers of Roxbury TEDx yesterday. We were doing our
yes!
runner. So Roxbury had its first ever TEDx event speeches.
Yes.
And there were how many?
14.
14.
Yeah.
14 speakers. Some of our goodest friends like
Yes.
Jennifer Gaskin from the Worcester Caribbean Carnival Association. We had Rock City Pizza.
Yes.
We was what? Alex E.
Rufus,
Edwards.
Roxbury
Ruff. Rufus. Kiana from Kidogo.
Yes, Kiana.
Yeah, I mean, I ain't never been so proud of a group of people before in all my days.
Me
I was
too.
just proud.
I did. I laid and watched all of it, and really enjoyed it. And you know, I'm very, very proud of those people. It was the first edition of the Roxbury TED Talks. There's going to be more. And I can't wait to watch the next series. Those people had some really, really good things to say.
Yeah, they did. They did. So big shout outs to them and big shout outs to the whole crew, Pops and Shauna Bryant and everybody who helped put that together. Dante, Moon, all the people. Really, really nice. Excited for you guys.
Yeah.
And let's get this show started.
Let's get this party started.
we go.
Let's get it started in here.
Advertise your business, brand, or music on Spark FM. Contact us at sparkfmonline.com for more information. Call Spark FM at 617-272-3387.
The only thing that does matter is great music, and you will find it here.
The all-new Spark FM.
Spark FM Online, #1 for urban and Caribbean music. Today is May 31st. It is the very last day of May. We have made it. We have done it.
Ha! We have
are
made it. You get it? You're a funny girl. Boom ching.
Stupid. Today, right now, it's 63 degrees and sunny. Sunny conditions will continue all day. Wind gusts are up to 10 miles per hour, and today's temperature ranges from 47 degrees to 81. 81, from 47 to 81. They don't feel like that's a big jump?
From 47 in the morning to 81
At night.
at night.
That's crazy.
In the afternoon. Wow, that is a little crazy, but it's gonna be a nice day.
Right now it's currently 63. Tomorrow's gonna be 81. Thursday's gonna be 88, and Friday's gonna be 90 degrees.
Ooh,
and then we plummet down to our death on Saturday at 65 degrees.
How does that happen? How does it drop that
That's
significant?
30 whole ass degrees that it has dropped down.
Yeah.
I don't know, but I don't think I'm going out this weekend.
Man,
You're not going out this weekend. All the things is this weekend.
all the things is this week. Ting and ting and ting and ting.
Red, 60 degrees and red.
Oh, that sounds like
70% degrees of 70% chance of rain
right.
of degrees.
70%, not 70% of degrees.
Man, this weekend looking tough. Let's get into the news. MBTA Transit Police investigating death on the Green Line. So remember, we told you guys about the death yesterday. The man kicked the train while it was moving. He fell, his foot slipped. He fell under the train to his demise.
Awful.
A spokesperson for Boston Emergency Medical Services said multiple EMS units responded to the reported trauma call on North Station, but the man had already died as a result of his injuries in the medical examiner's office. Did he die not from the train? Did he hit his head? Like,
He got pulled under the train.
but did it squish him?
Yeah, it ran over him, didn't it? He got pulled under it after he kicked it.
On the Green Line, Charlie?
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah,
I
yeah.
know, but like it rolled over his torso,
Himself.
his head. Like, where is the description of what happened?
Oh no, I don't want to read
I
the
have the story
description.
What
here.
if he just fell under the train, but it didn't run over him and he just hit his head real hard and concussed to death? You know, like those things. Did he bleed out? Is it internal? ¿Qué pasó, hombre? ¿Qué pasó? Javi?
Yeah.
Go through it. Oh, he's loading? In the meantime, as the northbound trolley was departing on its way to the Medford Tough Station,
30-year-old man from Dorchester. His mother tells us that he was a kind soul, an avid golfer, and that he loved his family. He was a Celtics fan, though he was not in attendance in the actual game last night.
Oh, he wasn't.
A tragic incident at the MBTA's North Station. A man killed after falling under a Green Line trolley.
That's very depressing and scary. Very sad.
About a quarter after midnight, transit police say the victim tried to board but did not make the Green Line, heading outbound to Medford Tufts. Officials say the man then kicked the moving trolley, lost his balance, and fell underneath the trolley.
I see a lot of people running for the train, missing the train, trying to get the doors back open again, and it just does not work. You know, once the doors are closed, they leave.
The incident happening about 90 minutes after the Celtics and Heat Game 7 ended at the Garden. The victim, a Celtics fan, did not attend the game according to family. Friends remember him as a good person.
He was an easygoing guy. He was good to get along with, and he was loyal. He would always be there for a friend, and he's not the kind of person you would want to forget about because he'd always stick by you if there was something you needed.
Friends are urging anyone who might judge the situation to hold off on that and remember that he was a human being with people who love him and are grieving right now. That family, by the way, holding off on releasing the man's name. They are still notifying other family members.
That's terrible. That is absolutely terrible and tragic.
Yeah.
And freakish. How? That must be like, how? Like, they must feel like me. Like, I just need to know how.
Yeah, that is just really awful. And I don't know, what did the guy say? He was trying to open the door and then kicked his foot?
Did it get stuck in the door?
I don't know what happened. I don't know.
Attorney arrested in connection with Boston serial rape investigation. Investigators say at the time of the rapes, about 15 years ago, the suspect was living in Boston, but he has since lived in Wisconsin, and that is terrible, and I'm glad that they got him. Because, sorry, everybody. All right. Man's cell phone number hijacked, thousands of dollars stolen. A Massachusetts man has become a victim of SIM swapping, which can have disastrous results. Ooh, what is SIM swapping?
Let me find out. That's why I'm getting all of these phone calls.
Is this it's a video here that we will show you in a second. But what the hell is what is it called? SIM swapping?
SIM swapping.
SIM swapping. SIM swapping. Sorry, everybody. Our news is a little tad bit all over the place today, so we got to do a little bit of researchando. What is SIM swapping do? SIM swapping, also known as SIM splitting, SIM jacking, or SIM hijacking, is a technique used by fraudsters to get control of your phone number. With your phone number, hackers can take advantage of two-factor authentication to gain access to your bank accounts, social media accounts, and more. Oh, that's messed up.
They can get into your two-factor thing?
Yeah, your two-factor whatever, because they have your phone number, so it could go automatically to your phone, so you can whatever it.
That's what the guy did to me last week. SIM swapped me.
SIM swapped you. Ooh, that's crazy. How does it occur? SIM swapping or SIM hijacking occurs when attackers take control of your mobile number. They trick your cell phone provider into transferring your number to their mobile device. The attacker then uses your phone number to access other online accounts that belong to you.
That's freaking ridiculous.
That is messed up. I don't like it. I don't know. How can you prevent SIM swapping? How you can prevent SIM swapping to avoid it.
was working from home on Friday, January 20th, when he started getting some suspicious text messages like this one from Verizon saying his phone line is being transferred to a new device.
And I texted my wife, Lori, and I said, "Was this you? This seems strange." She said no.
He was in the midst of a work call, but by the time it was over, his phone would no longer work, and thousands of dollars had been stolen from his bank accounts.
Super
That's
fast.
what you get for having thousands of dollars.
Like light speed.
This all happened because somebody got access and control of your phone number.
Absolutely. I was absolutely stunned. I never thought it would be possible.
It started with those text messages about account changes from Verizon. Little did Steve know, police say someone was posing as him at a Verizon store in Pennsylvania to buy a new phone on his account. And they also moved Steve's phone number to a device they brought with them.
Wow.
It's called SIM swapping or SIM hijacking, and is yet another way for criminals to get into your accounts. Once the suspect had control of Steve's phone number, they were able to use it to retrieve his banking username, reset the password, and then withdraw thousands.
It was less than an hour.
After locking down their bank account, Steve and his wife took a critically important step, going to their town police in Merrimack to report the theft.
You should definitely report it to your local police department to get them to write a report and to start to help you look at this.
Merrimack Police Chief Eric Shears says having a police report in hand can help you dispute any fraudulent activity and get refunded, in this case with the Hogan's Bank and Verizon. But it also does give police a chance to catch the bad guy.
If you report them and the police are able to do a little bit of work and get a good lead, we can bring them to conclusion and stop some of this stuff. It's rampant. This stuff happens all the time, everywhere.
Using surveillance footage from Verizon and the bank, a Merrimack detective was able to locate a suspect and put out a law enforcement request for identification. A few days later, police say that suspect, Daniel Eldridge, was arrested at a Verizon store in Pennsylvania trying to access another customer's account. The case now moving through Massachusetts courts.
I think the bigger thing, too, is just don't believe it can't happen to you.
Verizon did not comment on this specific case, but the company does say if you get a text about your SIM being moved, you should call them right away to stop it. And that goes for whatever cell phone provider you've got. Verizon says even if your phone becomes disabled, you can still call them at *611. Both Verizon and their bank, by the way, have made the Hogans whole. In the news.
Hogan's hole?
Hogan's hole.
Y'all be careful
What
out
this?
there.
So that's crazy. How do they get it? Did I miss that part?
When they go
He went to the store,
Went into the actual store. Yeah,
but how did he know to target that guy?
Yeah, that's true too. I don't know.
That's very interesting.
You know, they sell lists out there in the dark
true.
web. They sell lists of credit card numbers, phone numbers, all that stuff.
That's what
People's identification, all that stuff.
It wasn't the same thing, but when I got hacked in my Twitter account, I got a text message saying that I got an email saying that they had changed my email address. And then once they said that they wanted to change my email address, they wanted to go ahead and change my password. So then they went and changed the password, but I never clicked the thing that said approve to change the password or the email or whatever. Smart. And then that's why I had to send Twitter mad emails like, please help me. Help me, please. Like, that's all I would say in the email. Please help me. It is my account. Somebody switched my email address.
Now, did they ever ask you to upload a copy of your ID and all of that?
On Facebook, when that happened, they did, but Twitter, not so much. Yeah. So Twitter wanted you to fill out some other information like your name, your last associated email, and things like that. I don't understand why Facebook asks you to send a copy of yourself. Most of the people on Facebook ain't using their real effing name in the first place. They're using like little abbreviations like Tone Joe or something like that instead of their whole name. So why would that be a thing? Very interesting.
It is.
Very, very interesting.
Cambridge.
Cambridge. Oh my God. Cambridge teen arrested in connection with brazen shooting in Boston, Boston neighborhood. Was this the one that we was looking at the other day?
Yep.
That I'm concerned about the state of
the world.
Of the mentality of the world.
Yeah.
Like, how old is this teen? 18 years old and out here just recklessly shooting a gun like it don't mean a
But you from
damn thing.
Cambridge. What you doing in our good Boston streets over here shooting like this?
Don't say nothing but bridge.
In our good Boston street.
A Massachusetts teenager is facing multiple charges. in connection with a brazen shooting that happened in Boston's Roxbury neighborhood. Tristan is pulling up El Clipando, and we'll hear from our friendly reporter.
Brazen daylight shooting, you mentioned it. Police have now made an arrest. We'll show you that video again, and it really is chilling there as a man in a red sweatshirt just casually pulls a gun and fires multiple rounds into a group of people near a park. And then another man returns fire as a terrified girl runs for her life. That is the man who returned fire, who police arrested, 18-year-old Marcus Battle of Cambridge. Now, this all happened on Shawmut Avenue in Roxbury last Wednesday, just before 7 at night and right at Ramsey Park. Now, the video is so shocking because there is clearly no regard for anyone on the street, just going about their day.
He running good with them pants down, though.
It's just out of control, you know. And you add younger people in the mix with that, and that makes it more dangerous for so many people because of their inability to regulate their emotions.
Yeah.
So you hear some frustration from
Mr.
the police
Michael
commissioner
Cox
there.
looks
Amazingly,
so
no one was hit by all of those bullets.
annoyed.
Like, what
bullets
did I
did
get
go through
myself
some cars that
into?
were parked on that street. And tonight, police are still looking for that shooter who you saw there in that red sweatshirt.
Yeah, I don't know. If I was that's how I feel. Like, what did I get myself into? And why is everybody so crazy? And what do these people want me to do?
Yeah.
And I know that that's the job that they got into to help protect and serve. But in this situation, those young men don't look like they want jobs. They don't look like they are missing resources. They look like they might be a little too far gone for a little recidivism. I don't know, bro. Like, you just take the gun out. You walk up, take the gun out your bucket, and literally just start shooting down the street.
And then
the other dude, you didn't even know what was going on. You just came out the store, guns blazing, just ready to shoot.
So do you think the red one was looking for that one to go shoot him? Like, he heard that he was in the store and went to go shoot him, and then just started, because remember the guy that came out with the hat on?
Yeah. And
so you think somebody was like, oh, he's about to come out the store or something like that, and he just started shooting at the first person that came out? What is this? I want to know. I want somebody to tell me the story.
Yeah, like, I want to be in the investigation room after they ask for their lawyer and the lawyer allows them to speak. Just tell me what was happening.
Yeah.
Like, what was the storyline in which we were observing?
Yeah, that's just I just don't know.
I don't know.
Snyder's in the comment section.
He says, I understand the confusion of shooting back when shots rang out, but recklessly firing back at more than 100 feet on a busy street is more dangerous than just one. Like, that's how I feel too. Like, the fact that, okay, you got to descend yourself and you got to take your gun out, you got to shoot, but you don't even know where you're shooting.
Yeah.
You're just coming out and you're like, whoever get it. Like, what if y'all had shot the baby?
Yeah.
Like, you feel good about that? You feel like you defended yourself well enough that a baby is shot? I mean, you can't even go to the damn corner store.
No. In the middle of the day.
In the middle of the damn day. And like you said the other day, pull your damn pants up.
Yeah.
Maybe you'll have better aim.
All
God.
of them, how many? Tristan said there was like 20 shots fired and nobody hit nothing.
Nobody hit a damn thing. That's crazy. What is this one? 1/3 of Massachusetts residents. I can't. Goddamn Boston friggin' Globe. I don't know what it says there, but something else.
Struggle with hunger.
Yes, struggle with hunger. Yes, we know that. I just technically feel that everybody should get SNAP benefits.
I do too.
Everybody should at least get $100. Fine, you guys want to be cheap? $100 a month. Yeah. That ain't gonna buy nobody a damn thing. That would do very great for me because that's the only time that I go shopping. I only spend $100 because, again, there's nothing in my fridge. But $100 a month for every household would do some great service.
And it's not like we don't got it. Like, we got it. I mean, we don't got it, but you know, like
Massachusetts got it.
Yep,
they do.
Come on. Even $50 or something like that. When they were giving those PEBTs or whatever, that was helping out families a lot. At least you could get a little peanut butter or something like that. I don't know.
Terrible. Very, very terrible.
That's it.
Well, that's our Around the Way news for today. Keep it locked. We're going to go to a quick commercial break, and we'll be right back in a few moments with our national news. And there's a lot going on in there. Yeah. There's a lot happening in the national news. Yeah. We'll be right back. Saucy and Friends, Spark FM Online.
You're listening to Saucy and Friends in the morning with Miss Hot Sauce, Miss Tony, and Rockstone Triz. Turn it on. Turn it up.
Advertise your business, brand, or music on Spark FM. Contact us at sparkfmonline.com for more information.
Saturday, June 24th, It's Casino Production presents the 3rd annual We Outside Underwater, the Luau edition. Music is going to be provided by Clarity House Crew, DJ Matic, Ghetto Hype, Song International. We're going to be traveling on the MV Freedom, 60 Rose Wharf, Boston. Boarding time for that night is going to be 4 p.m. Departure time, 4:30. Ladies and gentlemen, I'm telling you now that it's a 21 plus event. For ticket, check out Flames Restaurant and eventbrite.com. That is Saturday, June 24th. We Outside Underwater, the Luau edition. Brought to you by Sino Productions.
Finally Home is a must-read, step-by-step guide that will equip any first-time homebuyer with the knowledge they need to confidently make informed decisions. This book provides answers in simple and clear terms to most, if not all, of the questions you may have about credit, home ownership, and generational wealth. Finally Home equips the reader with the confidence to be engaged with the home buying process without feeling vulnerable or exploited. Tailor-made Real Estate Easy is not just a catchy hashtag. It is real estate agent and radio personality Taylor Andre's goal. A goal to simplify one of the most challenging processes you will go through as an adult. A goal to educate you properly on credit and teach you the strategies to finding the home of your dream. It is not just a good book or an easy read. It is the secret to a seamless home buying experience.
The all-new Spark FM.
You're the baddest one.
Spark FM. You are now listening to Spark FM. Spark FM. Spark FM. New England's #1 urban Caribbean music. Radio. Spark FM.
Tonight's the night. And we gonna dance the night away. What do you think about tonight? Smoking all the way for vibes.
Woo! I don't know what that
Haters are gonna hate, and I feel like Tristan is in his hating bag today.
All I said was oh. Okay.
Because I don't like the way that you said the oh.
I was listening to the lyrics.
Wow. It was nice lyrics. It's bars.
I don't think she remembers them.
There was some bars. I dropped a hot 16. Zaire knows.
He knows what he knows.
It was a hot 16.
I didn't even see. How you doing, young fella?
Hello, young man. How do you do? We're gonna get into our national and world news. I am tired. I don't know what it is. I slept well. I fell asleep on the phone last night.
What are you drinking? Chamomile tea?
No, it's a little. Had an edible.
Oh, no, you don't do edibles in the morning.
Those up there?
No, I didn't. I actually had one of the Yawa.
Yes.
What is it? I had one of those. I was like,
Walnuts.
I'm just.
Walnuts.
Yeah. I was just like, why am I just so relaxed? I just want to lay down and look around.
Last week, one day, I had one of those. And halfway through it, I was like, I got to take this out of my mouth. And I did, but I was so after that, I just couldn't.
Because I'm sitting there, I'm like, yo, I had a good night's sleep. I got up a little early, but I'm just so relaxed.
Mm-hmm. And you look like you got your little hood on and just as comfortable. I get it. I can't do those in the morning.
Make sure you guys check out Cambridge's premier cannabis dispensary,
right.
Yamba Market, serving you for all your adult needs.
Yamba Market make you feel relaxed.
Make you feel good.
Make you feel good.
I'm gonna win a Grammy off of that. Make you feel good. Make me feel good. It was such a disturbing scene in the movie.
Grammy, it was an Oscar.
An Oscar, yeah.
It was a disturbing scene.
Made me feel
and you can't get it out of your head.
I don't think anybody went to play that movie back after they saw that.
But you will never get that out of your head.
Because it wasn't a good movie either. It was freaking tragic and sad and stressful and terrible.
What was it?
Monsters Ball.
Yeah. Why was it called Monsters Ball?
No, everything about that movie was disturbing. Disturbing.
I had to do a slow sucking. Like that. Hey, national news. We've got a lot of it. Lots of headlines going on here. A man is arrested in the slaying of a New Jersey councilwoman. This is something that we had spoken about before. Eunice Dwumfor, 30, was shot and killed outside of her home in February. A Virginia man has been arrested for the murder of New Jersey councilman who was gunned down outside of her home. Rashid Ali Bynum, 28, who apparently knew her from church, was taken into custody Tuesday morning on charges including first-degree murder. The Middlesex County prosecutor
You look like
announced.
somebody right from here. Let me see that boy again, Tristan.
Why he do that? What he do that for? She was a 30-year-old mom and church leader, was sitting outside of her house. She was shot several times while she sat in her SUV. Several times. According to the police, Bynum was a contact in her phone under the acronym FCF. Which authorities believe stands for Fire Congress Fellowship, a church that the congresswoman was previously affiliated with, which was also associated with Champion Royal Assembly, the victim's church at the time of her death.
So they met at church and then he fell in love with her and killed her?
Yeah, I don't know. On the day of the shooting, Bynum allegedly searched online for information on the Champion Royal Assembly. Yes, go ahead, please play the thing.
Play it?
Yes.
I will not be taking any questions today. Today, May 30th, at 10:45 a.m., detectives from the Major Crime Section of the Middlesex County Prosecutor's Office, Saraville Police Department, FBI, and the Virginia Chesapeake City Police Department arrested Rashid Ali Bynum, 28 years old, of Portsmouth, Virginia, in connection with the death of Councilwoman Eunice Dwumfor. Bynum was taken into custody outside a residence in Chesapeake City, Virginia, without incident. Bynum was charged with first-degree murder, second-degree unlawful possession of a handgun, second-degree possession of a handgun for an unlawful purpose. Bynum is awaiting extradition to New Jersey, where he will be held at the Middlesex County Adult Correction Facility pending a pretrial detention hearing in Superior Court of New Jersey.
They said the days leading up to the murder, he had searched for a specific gun and then drove from wherever he was up to New Jersey to her house.
Just to kill her.
Just to kill her.
Wow.
Crazy. Case of a runaway teen girl underscores goal of new Office of Missing and Murdered Black Women and Girls. This is in Minnesota. There's a person called Richardson who's opening the Office of Missing and Murdered Black Women and Girls in Minnesota, the first of its kind in the country, and it's backed by over $1 million per year from the legislature. Is that how you say the word? Legislature? Mm-hmm. Legislature. The case of a missing Minneapolis teen girl is highlighting the mission of a new statewide office established this legislative session. Danielle Lewis, who is 15 years old, has been missing for over a month, but because she's classified as a runaway, the effort to bring her home has fallen mostly on her family's shoulders.
How do you figure people run away versus they are missing?
Right.
Like, if I can't find you to know that you ran away, why? I got to leave a note that says, Mommy, I ran away. Don't come looking for me?
Yeah, that's crazy.
Even if I run away, I'm still friggin' missing.
Yeah, you're a flight risk. You're still missing.
Yeah, I'm missing.
Yes. This is scary for me every day knowing that she's out there, said Charles Lewis Sr., Danielle's father. I've been texting her since she's been gone every day and every night, and I get no response. Danielle was last seen at their home, in their home on April 22nd. Her parents said Danielle has a history of running away, but this is the longest they have not seen or heard from her. This time feels like hell and torment. The community is circulating flyers on social media to help find her, but parents said they feel they're on their own. So in comes Richardson, whose name is Ruth Richardson. She is opening the office, and she has $1 million per year from the legislature. Go ahead.
And here is some.
Bring the team and others back home, Brittany.
Lindsay, the task force Missing and Murdered Black Women and Girls is the first of its kind in the country. The lawmaker behind the office tells me they're hiring staff members right now because there's a desperate need for the resource. I spoke to a family who says this issue hits close to home. 38 days. That's how long Danielle Lewis's parents have been waiting for their daughter to walk through the front door.
This is scary for me every day just to know that she's out there.
The 15-year-old was last seen in their home on April 22nd of this year. Her parents say Danielle has a history of running away, but this is the longest they have not seen or heard from her.
This time, hell. Like tormenting.
I've been texting her since she's been gone, every day, every night, throughout the day. And I get no response.
The community is circulating these flyers on social media to help find her, but her parents say they feel like they're on their own.
These can oftentimes be children that have been preyed upon. They can be children who are at risk for sexual exploitation.
Representative Ruth Richardson is opening an office of missing and murdered Black women and girls in Minnesota. It's backed by over $1 million per year from the legislature. The task force will focus on many factors. One of them is to create a statewide missing person alert system that includes runaways.
When a child is classified as a runaway, that means you don't get an Amber Alert. That typically means that you're not going to get the same media attention and you're not going to get the same resources from law enforcement.
The task force will work to make sure kids like Danielle are brought home safely.
Somebody got to fight for them. And I'm not going to be happy until something is changed.
I just like for you to come home.
That's awful.
That's a terrible feeling. Because even if they ran away, you just don't know where they are. And for a parent, that is just the same thing. That's the same runaway, missing, damn near death, all of it. Not knowing where your child is just, it all feels the same.
Yeah.
That's crazy. I mean, I'm glad that that's happening, and they need to open up more of those across the country.
Yeah, absolutely.
It's about time.
Yeah. Oof. The family of the 11-year-old Darian Murray, who was shot by the police officer. Remember we talked about that story last week?
Yes.
They are now filing a federal lawsuit.
Can you read the story about what happened for those who might have not known?
Yeah, so the little boy, the mother asked the little boy to call the police because her partner had come home and was angry and she was upset. She asked the little boy to call the police. He called the police. When the police came, they asked the family, whoever was in the house, to come outside, I think. And as the little boy was coming around the corner, a police officer shot him as he was coming out of the house.
Gross.
So the family of Darian Murphy has filed a federal lawsuit against the city of Indianola, Mississippi, and at least 2 police officials after one officer shot 11-year-old Murray in the chest after the boy placed a 911 call on May 20th. The boy, who has been recovering from his wounds, which included a collapsed lung, a fractured rib, and a lacerated liver. The family's lawsuit seeks at least $5 million in damages, accusing the police department of gross negligence and reckless disregard and failing to properly train and supervise its officers. We have a visit. The little 11-year-old has spoken out for the first time, and we have video of that. The family has called for the officer involved to be fired, along with the police chief, Ronald Sampson. They also want police body camera footage of the incident released.
What he went through, but he does tell me when he's alone in his room at night, the weight of what he went through does hit him.
Sometimes I can see myself laying inside the coffin. Them are my thoughts at night, my only ones. And sometimes I think people are watching me. But my main thought is me dead.
What am I supposed supposed to say to that?
He said he was so convinced that he was going to die that day that he started to tell his mother his last words, telling her to say sorry to the family members who he acted up in front of, telling him to say sorry to the teacher that he was bad towards. The mother said that she is so overfilled with joy that she really doesn't have enough time to be angry, even towards the police officer, Sergeant Greg Capers with the Indianola Police Department. She doesn't even have to be time to be angry at him, she says. She does, though, want him fired and never to work as a police officer in this country again. We're standing in front of their attorney's office because just in a few minutes, they're going to announce a federal lawsuit that they've filed seeking $5 million in damages from the city as well as the local police department. This is still under investigation. The Mississippi Bureau of Investigation is handling this. They have body camera that they have not yet released of this incident. Meanwhile, Brianna, very quickly, we have reached out to Sergeant Greg Capers repeatedly, but he has not gotten back to us. Brianna?
That's maybe so that crazy body because what are you investigating? The little boy didn't come around the corner with no gun drawn or nothing. What are you still investigating?
If Black Lives Matter. That's literally what we're investigating. Let's see if this boy's life could matter, because one day he could grow up and be a delinquent. So we need to see if the officer preemptively stopped a black boy from being crazy. Yep. Because what is it? He called the police. Before you even make sure that you got the right person, you just firing shots. What makes that police any different than that man that was shooting all randomly in Roxbury the other day?
Yeah. His attorney said what we do know is that he obeyed the officer's command. He came out of his room with nothing in his hands and was shot. He was not a threat to anyone. He was just obeying the command. That's what his attorney has to say as they file the lawsuit.
As a little boy, what are you supposed to do with that? Exactly. I did everything what he asked me. I didn't act up. I followed directions, and he shot me, and he almost killed me.
Yeah. Craziness. New York City attorney snatched a black woman's wig in a viral video and got fired as a result.
Do you know that there was still people there was still black people that was in the comment sections trying to defend what he did? Let me see if I can.
A New York City attorney is learning a hard lesson on look but don't touch after a video of him assaulting a black woman by snatching off her wig has gone viral. Lizzie Ashley posted a TikTok video of herself accusing a white man identified as Anthony Orlick, who snatched her wig off of her head while walking unprovoked. Pardon my French, but he needs a good ass whipping. And I agree. We're gonna watch the video now. Why he do that for?
Because he's.
How's it going?
Welcome to Britain's Got Talent. What's your name?
My name's Gamal John.
Tamal Jones.
What? What are you talking?
I just wanted to say words. I just wanted to say, I was watching the video. I watched the video. It was a curly green wig. So, I don't know. I'm going to watch the video. Let's watch the video. Yes. Everybody, if you are listening in from the app or somewhere else, you won't be able to see this
I was
video,
waiting
obviously.
for my bus when this guy was scratching his leg nonstop next to me.
That ain't it either.
That is not it.
Oh.
This is it.
My wig off. Because what made you think that was the good thing to do? What made you think that was the good thing to do?
Please.
For what? For what? Why did you do that? What makes you think that that's okay? Is that funny? Is that funny? You don't even fucking know me.
No.
Do you hate women or something? Why did you take my wig off and keep walking?
There's no reason.
For what, sir? Why? Why?
Just say it.
Why did you take my wig off and just walk away?
His friends or people that are with him are encouraging him to apologize, and he won't.
I think it's funny.
Nah, have a nice one. Have a nice day. You're nice as fuck. Him, he needs somebody to beat his fucking ass. I'm dead ass.
Yeah. What did you say? People were defending him?
People were defending, because he got his job. I don't understand why snatching somebody's wig off has to do with their livelihood and how he got to lose his job. Because why not?
Play stupid games, win stupid prizes.
He's a lawyer, yeah. And he got fired from his his law firm.
Yeah. Viewers can hear Ashley repeatedly ask Orlick for the reason behind snatching her wig, and he never gives a response. 2 men who were with him were doing their best to get him to apologize, but her cries went unanswered. When she got home, Ashley posted another video describing how hard Orlick had to pull at her in order to snatch the wig off her head, as there were combs attached to it. He could have snatched her hair out.
Yeah.
Oh,
I'm thinking about me. I wear wigs. And my hair don't be dirty underneath it. And not that I have enough hair for it to be dirty in the first place. So if you snatch off my wigs, we are fighting in the streets.
Yeah.
That's here.
Because at this point, I'm already embarrassed. So we're going to be embarrassed some more.
Yeah. What is she
Bro, y'all found him in less than 12 hours. TikTok still amazes me, bro. So thank you to everyone who found him and I guess reported him to his company, because it was like, 2, I called the police. All of this happened today, by the way.
How did they get their cameras to do
1
that?
a.m. it happened. By 12 o'clock, y'all, in the next day, same day, y'all gave me
Yeah.
this info.
This is
Around like 3 o'clock, I called the police.
Mm-hmm.
And I put in a report. I went to the doctor. They're like, why you go to the doctor? The police said go to the doctor. They was like, check everything.
Mhm.
The doctor said my neck area is very tense, as if like a traumatic event. Not like a car accident, but when you have anything, you know, it was a shock, and he said it's very tense and I need muscle relaxer. So he gave me muscle relaxer. So I have that.
Yep.
I don't know what to do from here. That I got a report, went to the doctor. I don't know what's next.
I mean, what's next is, I mean, just civically sue.
Get a police report.
Yeah.
Get all of it and sue, sue his rascal.
Sue he.
I mean, because that's wild. Yeah. I mean, you don't like. I just don't understand when it comes to certain things. Why you just don't want to keep your hand to yourself?
Yeah.
Like why you did that? Like what was, like she said, what was the purpose? What was the reason?
Yeah.
Why'd you do that?
Yeah.
Granted, that wig is crazy. But that I just want to put that on the record. It looks like it needs to be washed. Yeah. But you know, like that's not for me to decide that I'm gonna snatch it off her head and wash it. And that's not for him to do it either. So that's wild.
His employer said, because he has been fired, we have been made aware of a video of non-work related incident involving one of our associates circulating on social media. We take seriously any inappropriate behavior by an employee, whether inside or outside the workplace. The associate is no longer with the firm. Good for him. Good for them. Mm-hmm. Good for them. Because they were like, you ain't tarnishing our good name. You crazy? How about this? How would you feel if Spirit started weighing passengers before flights?
Talk to me about this, girl. Talk to me. Let me know what's going on.
Air New Zealand wants their passengers, Air New Zealand, remove your shoes, take your keys out of your pocket, step on the scale. That's right. New Zealand Civil Aviation Authority is asking that its national airline weigh passengers departing on international flights from Auckland International Airport through July 2nd of 2023. The program, which Air New Zealand calls a passenger weight survey, is a way to gather data on the weight load and distribution for planes, the airline said. We weigh everything that goes on the aircraft, from cargo to the meals on board to the luggage in the hold, Alastair James, the airline's load control improvement specialist, said in a statement. For customers, crew, and cabin bags, we use average weights, which we get from doing this survey. Still, weight is a personal thing that not everyone wishes to disclose. In order to protect individuals' privacy, the airline says that it has made the data anonymous. How do you feel about that?
I don't.
You don't feel about it?
No. Do I? What do you feel?
Don't weigh me.
I think it's outrageous.
Yeah, it is outrageous.
Like, what is was there a maximum? Like, what are they trying to figure out?
They're just doing a survey. It's just a survey.
Oh, it's just a survey.
Yeah. Travelers will be asked to stand on a digital scale when they check into their flight. The information about their weight is then submitted to the survey.
Is it optional?
No.
You have to?
Because it's a survey. Was then admitted to the survey, but not viewable to the agents on the screen. They will also place their luggage on another identical scale for separate weighing. We know stepping on scales can be daunting. We want to reassure our customers there is no visible display anywhere. No one can see your weight, not even us. So yeah, it's.
Okay. Like that's not a thing. I thought they was weighing you to see what kind of pricing you can get on the ticket, or what kind of seat you can get.
Can you imagine that?
I read once, and I don't know where I read it, but it was like an op-ed piece from a heavy-set woman, and she was like, I think we read it here.
Yeah.
How she is demanding that the airlines, they either sell them not even sell them, like give them a 2-seat option if you're a heavier person, so that they can be comfortable and not have to be embarrassed when they're on the plane.
Yeah.
Now that's wild.
Yeah.
That's
1.5 seats or something like that.
Yeah.
Snyder said they're trying to find out how many kilos you mulling.
I know,
That could be it too.
That's what I was
That'd
thinking.
be effed up,
you,
right?
If you carry an extra
weight, literally.
Yeah.
But yeah, I don't know. I don't know. I feel like if you big, you know you big. And if you need 2 seats, you know you need 2 seats.
Yeah.
And if you need 2 seats, you should probably pay for 2 seats.
Yeah.
Because you just can't be up here occupying all the seats. Because your extra seat that we given to you is a whole entire airline ticket for one other person.
For a 2-year-old.
Yeah.
Because they charge you that.
For a 2, and my
3-year-old.
my 2 and 3-year-old needs a seat. If I gotta pay for it, it needs to sit down in its own seat, even if it's in my lap the whole time.
Yeah, absolutely. Speaking of over there, Sweden is close to becoming the first smoke-free country in Europe as daily use of cigarettes dwindles. Sweden seemed like a nice place to live, just clean and green and nice and lovely.
What do they eat over there in Sweden? What's a Sweden dish?
Gefilte fish. I don't know. I don't know if that's true. But ain't Sweden the one where the prime minister just got a divorce from her husband because she was twerking in the club? Ain't that the same place? I think so. I like Sweden. Seem nice. Sweden. Is it black people in Sweden?
Meatballs, shrimp sandwich.
Oh, Sweden is IKEA.
IKEA.
Yeah.
Yeah, right. Them little small ass meatballs and mad cranberry sauce.
Cranberry sauce and frozen
and
vegetables.
falu sausage.
And they got good little pear drinks and gooseberry drink.
Pickled herring
Yeah,
and
I told ain't that
Swedish
gefilte
sandwich
fish?
cake.
What that is?
A sweet roll.
I don't like that.
This is the traditional Swedish foods. That is fun. Meatballs,
Swedish
shrimp sandwich,
meatballs, duh.
Spicy meatballs.
crumble, sweet roll, falu sausage, pea soup, and pancakes. Pickled herrings. Boys and that sounds like doo-doo.
Pancakes are from Sweden.
Oh,
maybe crepes.
Crepes.
Yeah.
Crepes.
I might go live there.
Y'all like
I don't want a lot of peas though.
Ain't crepes just a thin crepes? Crepes just a thin pancake.
Yeah, it's a thin
It's a
pancake.
thin pancake.
Yeah.
It's just thin. It's a pancake without the baking soda.
I went to a restaurant
Bacon polish,
down
you
there
know.
down there. It's not South Boston, but you know, over there where the nursing home is and UPS and all whatever.
South Boston.
And then I went to this little restaurant and they gave me macaroni and cheese with peas in it.
Oh, that's English version.
That's crazy.
I like it.
I don't. Why? Peas are so freaking crunchy.
I love peas aren't supposed to be
No, they're
crunchy.
not supposed to be crunchy. But if you know that if you eat into a crunchy pea, that is gross.
Yeah, that's not
I feel
okay.
like peas make you.
Pea?
No.
Poop? Peas that make you.
You get that watery diarrhea.
Oh, I thought he was talking about, you know, that.
No, I didn't think that at all. That didn't come anywhere near into my brain function at all. You're a pervert.
No.
That's what I think. You're a nasty girl. You're a nasty girl. Oh, Lord. Chris Christie is to announce his 2024 bid to become the president.
Is Chris Christie the Sununu guy?
No, he's not.
That was the governor. He was New Jersey, right?
Chris Christie is the governor of New Jersey. Yeah. Sununu is the governor of New Hampshire.
Oh, they the same person.
New Jersey and New Hampshire is not the same because they both start with New.
It's the same thing. If you look at Chris Christie and you look at Sununu, what's the difference? I've never even seen. I actually don't know what either one of them looks like.
Chris Crispy looks like the penguin, and Sununu looks like a snowman. I don't know. We saw Sununu the other day, and I was like, "That's what you look like
on the View."
Yeah, that's what he was.
Christie was the one that used to smoke crack.
This is Chris Christie.
Chris Christie was a big Trumpy, but he's no longer.
Because Trump told him that. I think Trump called him a fat boy or something.
Yeah, Trump called him a fatso or something like that. Chris Christie, he lost a lot of weight because I think he used to be huge, and I think he had one of them surgeries or something. Something happened with him.
Did he smoke crack?
Maybe he smoked
Oh,
crack.
maybe they not the same person.
They not.
I could see a slight
Something
difference.
about Chris Christie. There was some controversy with him about a bridge and Marion Barry. Remember Marion Barry?
It is very fine that I got. It's Chris Christie, Chris Sununu, New Jersey, New Hampshire. They the same people.
Chris New. Yes,
Yep.
yes. You're right.
They knew.
You
They the
knew.
same.
What he do?
Yeah,
What?
yeah. He was
He's running for president, Chris Christie.
No, I thought he was running for
He
president.
had
He's
a
just
drug
running for New
problem.
Jersey
He had a
governor.
little
again.
drug problem. He was a little crackhead.
He was a little.
He was a crackhead.
He was a little crackhead.
Was he smoking crack with Marion Barry?
He was a
Allegedly.
crackhead. No, he was a crackhead governor.
Oh, he was a governor that is a survivor of addiction, Tristan.
Survivor of crack.
Yes.
He's a former crackhead governor.
He admitted to it. You know, he went and he got fixed. He went to rehab and stuff.
Chris
Christie.
He also ran in 2016 and has been outspoken against Republican former frontrunner Donald Trump. Will make the announcement at a town hall at St. Anselm College, and he will announce that soon that he will be running for governor again, not president, governor.
You know what? This is off related, but I'm really excited to see DeSantis and Donald Trump go at it.
It's gonna be
this election.
funny.
We are going to be in for the most entertainment of our lives because those two men right there are completely and utterly insane.
It's like the devil and the devil fighting against each other.
Yes,
That
it's
is
gonna be a train wreckacito.
Oh my
I'm
gosh.
here for it.
Chipotle is giving away free burritos.
Don't tell nobody about that. You ever been to Chipotle on a free burrito day, my girl?
No.
Girl, have you ever been?
No. So what happens?
I don't know. Maybe he was.
Have you ever been to Chipotle on lunchtime?
Have you ever been to Chipotle?
Have you been to Chipotle? Let me tell you, a free burrito day. It looked like they giving away tickets to Beyonce concert. That's how crazy it
Oh my
looks.
gosh.
The one in Back Bay, we were like wrapped around in a cinnamon roll at one point, just going around and around in a circle in the place. It's crazy. When is it?
For yet another year, Chipotle is getting in on the NBA Finals action, this time with their free pointer promotion. As part of the promo, the fast casual restaurant will give away free burritos or another entree of your choice to fans during each game in the series when a player makes a three-pointer. They'll do this by dropping a text to win code via a tweet from @Chipotle Tweets on Twitter whenever a three-pointer is made.
Well, I gotta follow. Wait,
The
hold on.
first @Chipotle Tweets. The first 300 fans to text the code to 888222 will receive a free entree from Chipotle. So be sure to act fast. In total, Chipotle will be giving away up to 10,500 free entrees per game.
Follow. All
Yeah.
right. Let me put on my
All the starving people in
notifications.
the world, and they just out here giving away.
Well, them starving people better use their cell phone to text Chipotle.
Yeah, they
at
Obama phone.
222-888 or 888-222.
That's
and
why
get they
Obama
free
told them that they could have a free
Chipotle.
cell phone.
It's free Chipotle. Big news, box office. The Little Mermaid swims to $117.5 million on the Memorial Day debut.
Let's go, Hallie.
Get it, Hallie. Get it, Hallie.
Go,
Get it, Hallie.
I bet you the regular Little Mermaid wasn't gonna hit 1 million.
Didn't it?
Yeah, I'm sure.
It did.
It did.
It absolutely did.
And the,
It absolutely
and the
did.
regular Little Mermaid is actually, she makes a cameo in this movie too.
Yes, she does.
Yeah, I didn't even know it was a real person. I thought it was a cartoon all this time.
So I hear. The real the
This
voice.
shit, she the
original one.
voice of it.
Their
Who was
voice.
that?
Alanis Morissette.
Callie?
Yeah.
I don't know. It wasn't Alanis Morissette, I'll tell you that, though. The Little Mermaid is swimming laps around the competition at the Memorial Day weekend box office.
Just keep swimming.
Disney's live-action remake of the iconic animated film is headed for an estimated 4-day domestic debut of $118.6 million. The holiday's 5th biggest opening of all time, according to final weekend actuals. The 3-day gross is an estimated $96 million plus box. On Saturday, the film looked to earn north of $120 million over the long holiday weekend, but domestic estimates shifted. I don't know what all of that means. Overseas, The Little Mermaid started off with a disappointing $668.1 million from 51 markets. For a global launch of $186.7 million through Monday. That's disappointing. How much is they supposed to win?
Because I think that like the Black Panther crossed like $1 billion in the first day.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Oh, well, it said the pic drowned in China, opening just to $2.5 million. Box office's pundits say the social media campaign protesting a black actress being cast as Ariel could have an impact in Asian markets and everywhere else. Asian better stop.
Asian better stop. Okay, so for instance, Avengers Endgame brought in $357 million in the opening.
Oh, shoot.
Spider-Man No Way Home was $260 million. Oh, so she did 100 and something million?
Yeah.
Oh, I don't think that's bad at all.
118.6.
I mean, that's a
so
girl
Black
movie. It's
Panther.
Not like, little boys aren't want them.
So that's the thing. I think that a big part of the market is it's Little Mermaid. So I've been seeing mad pictures of little girls and mom and daughters and blah blah blah. I don't see that much. We're gonna take the boys to see it, definitely.
Yeah,
but
definitely.
I think the cartoon version was a little more unisex, because I think like anybody wanted to see I remember seeing I remember wanting to watch The Little Mermaid, but it wasn't because it was a Little Mermaid.
I think the cartoon in general, the cartoon,
it's just it's a movie.
In general, it will be more appealing to a kid to want to see, to any little kid to see a cartoon version. But this one, because it's a live action, I'm first of all, if I'm a little boy watching, be like, I want to go see that movie. It's not no cartoon.
That's what CK was like. I don't want to see that.
CK was like, I want to go bowling.
Yeah.
All right.
Well, since last year's Top Gun Maverick scored the biggest Memorial Day opening of all time with 160.5.
Great movie.
Yeah, it was. Followed by 2007's Pirates of the Caribbean with 153, Indiana Jones 151.9. That was in 2008, and then 2006 X-Men: The Last Stand was 122.
Terrible movie.
That's how much. I guess that's what we're supposed to be looking at.
All of them X-Men movie can go to hell. I said it.
I'm not gonna discrep that. Because I haven't watched them all, but I do see where you could be feeling this way. I could see.
I like X-Men. I used to wake up every Saturday morning.
Yeah.
Watch my little cartoons. I had what's the name of the Eagle? What's the name of the
Professor X.
Xavier.
The ship. I had the ship.
Rogue.
It was
I forget.
It was,
just naming things.
It was Stiletto.
No.
The Phoenix Rising.
No, the thing that he used to go into. Remember the thing he used to...
The ship.
Name
Silento. Silento.
Watch me whip. Watch me nay. That's the name of that rapper.
No. What's the thing he used to go into?
It's just called the Blackbird.
No.
Blackbird. That's what it was. It was a Blackbird.
What's the thing that he used to go into when he used to put on the headphones, he roll up in his wheelchair and listen to the thoughts of the world?
Silento.
Oh, what? Magneto.
Magneto.
That's who you
All right. Anyway, forget all of y'all. This last story, WTF, what the heck is going on here? A former sheriff's deputy has sentenced to the killing of his extramarital girlfriend who insulted the size of his manhood. That is a kick in the ego. That's what I did there. His name is Jason Moose Cunningham. 48 was involved.
That's compensated name.
Yeah, right, exactly. You overcompensate. You should have named yourself something else.
like gerbil.
Woodpecker.
Oh, Father.
He's 48. He was involved in an extramarital affair with his victim, 37-year-old Nicole Harrington, according to the Augusta District Attorney. A former Georgia sheriff deputy will spend the rest of his life in prison for murdering his extramarital girlfriend after he said she insulted the size of his manhood. Moose pled guilty and was sentenced to life for malice murder. They confirmed in a statement to Inside Edition. He was additionally sentenced to 5 years in prison for possession of a firearm during commission of a crime. His victim, 37-year-old mother of three. Oh, damn. 37-year-old mother of 3 had been seeing both Cunningham and another man. On an evening of June 17, 2020, Harrington allegedly told Cunningham the other man she was seeing had a large penis, which sent Cunningham into a fit of rage, the outlet reported. He shot her in the back of the head, leaving her for dead in a parking garage elevator. Authorities didn't find her body until the following morning.
She said, the man I was with that I cheated. First of all, I'm not your girlfriend. Because
married.
I'm side piece. I am also with someone else who has a bigger penis than you.
Yes.
And he snuffed her out.
Right. She didn't say his penis was small. She just said that the other man's penis was large.
Oh, it's very fragile ego. Like that is when you're guilty.
Yes. And he was also married to another woman at the time of Harrington's murder and asked to speak with his wife during a standoff with police ahead of his arrest. This was an extramarital affair in which the defendant was living a double life. Harrington, the daughter of a retired sheriff's county deputy, apparently did not know that he was married. Cunningham was previously a 14-year-old deputy veteran at the Sheriff's office and resigned in 2018.
That's crazy.
Y'all women got to be careful what you say to these men. The fragile male ego is very, very fragile.
Very fragile.
You can't tell a man that's why he bigger than you. You can't say that.
You can't say that.
Can't say shot her in the back of the head and left her in the elevator.
In the back of the head.
Yep.
Imagine being his wife.
Right.
Like, I've been putting up with your little self this whole time.
Yep.
You gonna let this side piece come in here and put you in jail for the rest of your life because she got somebody that's bigger?
First of all, you ain't even got enough dick to be sharing. So what you doing out there getting angry because somebody say that somebody else is bigger than you? Everybody else is bigger than you. You know your penis is small. Why are you acting like you don't know that?
While I'm sitting here devoted and loyal to your little self. No. Lock him up. Lock him up.
For life.
He's done here.
For life.
For
good.
life.
Don't ever use it again since you don't know how to use it
Well,
right
he's
anyway.
going to use it real good.
Well, somebody going to use it.
Because if it's small enough, somebody's going to use something else on him because now he's their little girlfriend.
Oh, true.
I'm just.
I saw a meme the other day that said, men with little things always want some head. First of all, I'm not eating you out, dude. I laughed.
Let me tell you, the internet is very terrible. The internet is a very terrible place, and that's why kids shouldn't have access to it. I don't believe that you shouldn't have access to the internet until you're 18 years old.
Until you're at least Zaire's age, you don't need to be on the internet at all. That's it.
Internet is a terrible place.
And that is the national news that I have for y'all today. I'm sorry. That's it. That's all I got. And that's all he had. That's why he...
Can you leave that man alone?
Little self.
You don't think he's suffering enough as it is?
Y'all didn't hear my song. Well, not my song, but...
What? Don't want no short.
Bye. We're going to break.
Oh, yes. We'll be back. Commercial break. Spark FM. Hey.
The all-new Spark FM. Spark FM. Log on to sparkfmonline.com.
Boston and surrounding communities. Boston Lesbi Gay Urban Foundation and Fenway Health Center is coming to inform you on how important it is to protect yourself from COVID-19. Let's get vaccinated. Let's encourage our loved ones and community friends and family to get boosted. Getting a COVID shot and a booster shot will help save more lives. Guess what? If you receive a vaccination, Blue will give you a one-day pass to any Urban Pride event, July 1st to July 3rd, 2023. To get connected to a health center near you, email info@lesbiagayurbanfoundation.org or visit the CDC website to learn more.
Unites Production invites you to their annual International Togetherness Boat Ride. Tell me about work in the morning, unless we're talking hard work, wine and jam. On Saturday, July 15th, boarding time is at 7 p.m. Departure time is at 8 p.m. sharp. It's all taking place at 70 Rose Wharf. That's the Seaport District in Boston. Aboard the MV Freedom. Tickets are only $60 in advance and $70 the day of the event. Your DJs on board: Mastermind, Vital Rhythm, Sergio, Alfredito, Idrin, HMB out of New York City. Special performances by a group from Honduras. Turbo Rhythm section of the Trinidad. Light dinner's gonna be included. It's a 21+ event and proper ID is required. Come dress to impress in your mellow yellow attire. Tickets are available on eventbrite.com. For more information, 617-719-3972 or 617-980-4729. Unites Productions invites you to their annual International Togetherness Boat Ride. Look at how it are.
Yamba Market. Visit the first black-owned dispensary in Cambridge. Yamba Market's mission is to participate authentically in building a socially restorative adult cannabis market in Massachusetts and beyond. Their commitment to the Yamba family is to provide an inclusive and exemplary experience focused on a broad selection of unique strains, quality products, and customer journey. Open from 11 a.m. to 11 p.m. every day. 580 Mass Avenue, Central Square, Cambridge, Massachusetts. Registration at yambamarket.com.
Finally Home is a must-read step-by-step guide that will equip any first-time homebuyer with the knowledge they need to confidently make informed decisions. This book provides answers in simple and clear terms to most, if not all, of the questions you may have about credit, home ownership, and generational wealth. Finally Home equips the reader with the confidence to be engaged with the home buying process without feeling vulnerable or exploited. Tailor-made Real Estate Easy is not just a catchy hashtag. It is real estate agent and radio personality Taylor Andre's goal. A goal to simplify one of the most challenging processes you will go through as an adult. A goal to educate you properly on credit and teach you the strategies to finding the home of your dream. It is not just a good book or an easy read. It is the secret to a seamless home buying experience.
JP Morgan Chase is making a global commitment to break down barriers to drive inclusive economic growth all over the world. We believe there is a pressing need to help more people move up the economic ladder. That is why we are investing in communities and people to create an economy that works for all, because no community should be left behind. Right here in Boston, we're focusing that work in Dorchester, Roxbury, and Mattapan, among other neighborhoods, on improving financial health. These efforts aim to address the key drivers of the racial wealth divide head on. We're here to empower individuals, families, and small businesses by connecting them to the tools that build generational wealth and a long-lasting legacy. Chase is investing in Boston. Chase is investing in you. Visit us at the Mattapan branch at 1617 Blue Hill Avenue, where the team is waiting to help.
The all-new Spark FM. Spark FM.
Come on.
Spark FM.
Jigga man be ballin', leave chick pigeon toed, some of them be crawlin'.
Spark FM.
Oh gosh, it's me again.
New England's #1 urban Caribbean music. Radio. Spark FM.
You're listening to Saucy and Friends in the morning with Miss Hot Sauce, Miss Tony, and Rockstone Triz.
It's all about you. Everywhere I go, I see the same. Oh,
everywhere we go, I see the same. And everywhere I go, I see the same. This I used to sing this hard in high school. Okay, hard. Going down the train, singing it loud and obnoxious. That's why. Everywhere we go. And it's don't let a girl piss you off now. One of your enemies in, and everybody break out in chorus. Terrible. Bullies.
I used to like, move, bitch, get out the way.
boy, Snyder's in here going off talking about the X-Men.
The X-Men. He says, I like though mutant storyline better because they were first written in 1961 and they closely analog the civil rights movement. Mutants have separate schools, Brown versus Board, Professor X wants to work with humankind, whereas Magneto is by any means necessary, Malcolm X. Mutant can't vote. Brothers of Mutants, Nations of Islam equals Nations of Islam. X-Men use their real names, whereas Brotherhood disregard their slave names like Malcolm Little, Malcolm X, Lewis Walcott. Okay, get in there and school them, Schneider. School the people, them.
Break it down. What else you gonna break down? Break down the month of July.
Break down the month of July.
That's when the Jews lie. And 400 years, no.
And that's why all them picnics be happening. Picnic. All of that. That's what you break down.
Break it down.
Let's get into our entertainment news here. Looks like Saweetie and YG are dating.
They was looking romantical in that pool, though.
Oh, wow.
I want somebody to romantic me up in the pool
that
like
looks
that.
beautiful how he's holding her. I want to be hugged.
He looked like a look of ecstasy in his eye hole.
Yeah, and his YG and Saweetie, get it? YG, Saweetie, are officially united.
I don't get it. I'm trying to make the connection.
I don't get it. What is it? What is it? Just to say, I don't get it.
Oh no!
What's it get?
What exactly are we getting? Okay, sorry. They jetted down to Mexico to let the whole world know they're dating. The rappers are packing on the PDA down in Cabo, and they're clearly nothing platonic about them here. They are in love. They have their eyes closed, and you know when you have your eyes closed, that means love is in the air.
Love is in somewhere.
Speaking of love being in somewhere, Al Pacino is about 1,000 years old, and he's got somebody pregnant, 8 months pregnant.
What is that?
That's nasty.
Ew.
Al Pacino got some.
Al
Bro.
Pacino. She's
Al Pacino.
8 months pregnant, and he's 800 years old.
Robert De Niro's got nothing on Al Pacino.
Oh, 'cause Robert De Niro's girlfriend is pregnant too, ain't she?
Oh,
His
and
wife,
how
the
old
black
is
one.
And how old is Robert De Niro?
Oh no, I think he left the black
700.
wife. Robert De Niro.
Robert De Niro got a black wife.
Yeah, one of them is
The
800, the other one's 700.
83-year-old actor's girlfriend is a month away from giving birth.
Yeah.
Noor Al-Fala is 8 months pregnant, our sources say. She is a whopping 29 years old and has been linked to Pacino since 2022. What is the math on that exactly?
I don't know. It's gross, though. He's her great-grandfather.
Oh,
54 years.
Robert De Niro, he ain't married no more, but he did have 2 black wives.
yes,
And now
love
he
a
got a
black
new
woman.
girlfriend, Tiffany Chen.
She black? Oh,
which he does have a kid with.
Oh, wow.
Is she black? She could be Jamaican.
She could be
with that
Jamaican.
name.
Yeah. Tiffany Chin. I know a couple of them.
Oh yeah, she's probably Jamaican.
But yes, that's a 54-year-old age gap in which she is carrying that baby, and that is called an old seed baby.
Oh, that baby gonna come out looking like Robert Parrish.
Al has 3 children from 2 different women, 2 with Beverly D'Angelo and 1 with Jan Tarrant. Alfalfa has had previous relationships with Mick Jagger and Nicholas Bergman. Billionaire
girl.
Oh, you know what? She is a high class. She's a sugar baby.
She black too, Tiffany Chen. She
She definitely.
Oh, okay.
Definitely
So you
black.
like black?
Oh
you
yeah,
like
he only
black
date
women.
black. Once you go black, you ain't going down. Pacino would be 101.
Once you go black, what?
You ain't gonna go back.
Oh.
Pacino would be 101, God willing, when his child turns 18 years old.
It's not gonna be.
Yo, that's gross.
It's not gonna be.
This is wild.
Y'all look at this. Y'all look at somebody. Can
Well,
look, somebody can make it.
so De Niro is 79 years old, and his new girlfriend, Tiffany Chen did just have a baby. How old is she? This looks disgusting. This is definitely his great granddaughter, Alfalfa.
Alfalfa?
Yeah.
Alfalfa.
Ain't that her name?
What's her name?
Alfalfa.
Alfala.
Alfalfa. She looking for alfalfa.
Nor alfalfa.
That's crazy.
29 and he's 83 years old. Good.
29, 8. What do you do? As I'm almost 40, and I don't want to.
Can you
I don't want to
imagine the
date.
amount of skin that is coming at you when you're 29 and he's 82?
It's just a little softer than usual, and it's just more movie. It just moves a little bit more.
She's a hopper.
Yeah, she's a sugar baby.
Who's her other baby daddy? Mick Jagger, who was 97.
Mick Jagger, he's got the moves like Jagger, so
he might's got the moves.
He's ew. I don't want to imagine Mick. Look at Al Pacino. Doesn't even look like he can see. Well, I guess you don't gotta see to plant your seeds. Give me a put it up, dude.
I'm leaving. I'm leaving. You can do this damn show by yourself if this is how you're gonna act. Because ain't nobody got no time.
I'm a jokester today. Speaking of girlfriends, did anybody else not know that Megan Thee Stallion and Party had broken up? Because
I did not know, because I would have been in his DMs.
Yeah, who would have been in his DMs? I would have been there. I would have been there.
I certainly would have been
loves me some Party. I loves him. But now she's dating a soccer player. His goes by the name of Romelu Lukaku.
Oh.
Romelu Lukaku. He is a very wealthy and prominent soccer player. He's on the Belgian soccer team. And
where'd she find him?
That one thing she gonna do is move the F on, okay? Have sparked dating rumors as the two were spotted together at his teammate's wedding on Monday. In a clip making its way around socials, the two stars can be seen sitting next to each other and also having a private conversation while overlooking Lake Como. Conversations have erupted about the two possibly attending the wedding together, although at first it did not look like that. Blah, 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 blah. Basically, they showed a little PDA, which confirmed that they are actually together. And
when did her and Party break up? This is a big thing to me.
Me too. Like, I'm trying to really kind of figure it out of when they did. Social media discovering Meg with the pro athlete caused much commentary on Twitter. Which one user saying, wait, Lukaku is effing with Megan Thee Stallion now? He's going to show out in a Champions League final now, blah, blah, blah. Another tweet, Lukaku dating Megan Thee Stallion. You telling me he couldn't score for Ish this year, but he managed that? Wow, good for him. I want to know when her and Party broke up.
Well, it looks like the story was just coming out today. Everything I'm seeing is 4 hours ago, 16 hours ago, 17 hours ago about Partisan Fontaine and Megan Thee Stallion breakup.
So when did they say they did? Today?
Yesterday.
And then so the label mate's business ties weren't taken into consideration as the public speculated that Meg and her current boyfriend, Partisan Fontaine, might have broken up. Earlier this month, the rapper and songwriter dedicated a poem to a beautiful woman I know in front of a live audience, adding to the idea that they still might be together.
That's them right there.
Yeah, I mean, this is very crazy.
Yeah.
What?
Rumors of the musical pair split first hit the net around Valentine's Day. And then it says, but earlier this month, Party's poetry performance at the Poetry Lounge in Los Angeles made supporters believe the two had reconciled. It says, after dedicating the piece to seemingly dedicated to the Houston hottie, or as he stated, another beautiful woman I know that would have been a safe bet. You're a survivor, but not a victim. Somewhere in between, God forgive him, and I gotta get him. That's why you don't ever let these bees get you out your rhythm. You treat these ends like they're buy one, get one. You out here working to keep your mind off hurting. Party was saying during the set. It doesn't appear that his heartfelt lyrics did much to spark up a public response from the rapper. Across both entertainers' Instagram profiles, any evidence of their relationship has been removed. If the duo officially called it quits, the couple dated for over 2 years. And this article is from today.
Oh, well,
Valentine's Day.
Maybe they just February, March, April, May.
I didn't know they were dating. No.
Party and Megan, they was all over together.
Y'all know I don't.
Shut up, Pastor Troy.
Them so much though, Triz. There was so many videos, and I was like, if men don't love me like Party love Megan, I don't want it.
Yeah, and that's also if nobody don't love me the way what'd she say? Go back to the comment section real quick. Let me see what the children's saying. She is a Lori Harvey. Like they move on very quickly. You never even know.
That was for the other story.
No, it's for Lori Harvey.
No, for
no,
Megan Thee
that
Stallion.
was for that wasn't. That was the last story we was talking about.
Al Pacino's girlfriend.
Yeah.
Oh, she's a Lori Harvey. Pastor Troy, don't nobody want to hear about you playing with your balls?
He don't have no. Wow.
He said I play soccer. He says I play soccer.
But why'd you have to put in playing with your balls?
Soccer balls. Don't you?
It's not even Friday.
What is it?
It's just Wednesday.
Wednesday is hump day. All right.
Adidas won court order freezing $75 million held by Kanye West brand.
Why?
Wow.
I thought they said they were going to sell it last week.
Wow.
Sell them. Didn't they say that?
They trying to go after that man. They was like, what they say? Say it.
They froze his bank account, $75 million. This is what.
So they won the court order to freeze it. Oh, wow.
No, it's already been frozen.
I heard that Kanye was walking around the other day with slippers and shaved eyebrows.
It was some socks and a t-shirt with shoulder pads.
What?
Yes. It's some sock shoes.
Socks with shoulder pads?
No, a t-shirt with shoulder pads.
Oh, and no eyebrows. He had shaved off his eyebrows.
You know, people be shaving. Adidas secretly filed a legal action last year in federal court that successfully froze $75 million in bank accounts held by Kanye West's Yeezy brand after their high-profile split, newly unsealed court documents show. Federal records obtained by Billboard show that the case was filed on November 11th, just weeks after the German speaker giant publicly terminated its relationship with the embattled rapper. In the wake of his anti-Semitic statements and other erratic behavior, Adidas filed the case to ensure such funds were not transferred out of Yeezy's bank account while the two companies litigated their business divorce via private arbitration. And the federal judge quickly granted the company's request for such an attachment order or a so-called ex parte basis, meaning the judge issued the freeze without giving Yeezy a chance to make a counter argument. Now, I don't like that. I will say that I don't like that. If you don't want to work with him, give that man his money and be separated from him. Don't try to freeze him out of his money. Just give him his money and let him go squander it away if that's what he wants to do. Get that man his money.
Yeah, it's his money.
It's his. Like, I don't care about if the contract says that this is how much money he's supposed to get, and the contract, and even if the contract is broken, y'all not supposed to get your money. Give that man his money and then block him.
Just part ways with him.
Yeah, like stop staying in litigation. I don't like it. I don't like it. I want Kanye to go to Madagascar.
with the Kardashians.
With the and Donald Trump and Ron DeSantis and Sununu.
Yep, all of them.
Okay. Neo says he's too toxic for Taylor Swift. I'd mess up her career.
Well,
who asked him?
Right. Why is that a conversation to be had? How did that come up?
Yeah, what did Neo do?
And I'm glad that Neo knows that he's toxic.
Neo has admitted that things wouldn't work if he and Taylor Swift were to ever date, claiming that he would ruin her career. The Because of You singer joined Shannon Sharp's Club Shay Shay podcast for a new interview published on Monday, May 29th, where Neo and the NFL Hall of Famer drove into the artist's love life as a single man amid his divorce. Sharp proposed the idea of Neo trying to woo Swift into a relationship, but the R&B artist quickly shut him down because he's too toxic for the Bad Blood singer.
Actual experiences, and if it's
Go ahead.
Oh, I was gonna play it.
I'm trying to hold on. Here we go.
You and Taylor Swift would make a cute couple.
If it's not an experience,
you and Taylor Swift will make a cute couple. y'all right about some. Y'all be killing y'all exes, man. Damn.
Oh, Taylor don't want me. I'm toxic. She don't want me. I mess all that up for you, Taylor. All love. A lot of my songs come from actual.
You know what? I don't think that that's a cute thing to say.
Me either.
I know a lot of guys will be like, girl, I'll mess your life up. At a grown big age, why the hell are you out to ruin people's lives? Ain't you too grown and big age?
And that's funny?
Yeah, like that's something that you think that you should say. I'll ruin your life. Like, Neo, you a big old dad and all kind of stuff. Why you like, oh, I'm too toxic for her? Why you just can't be a good person?
Exactly. Why do you have to be toxic? Why can't you be like, I gotta fix myself first before I do that? And say, I'm too toxic.
I would mess her life up.
Oh, that's great. Speaking of that, what's his name? Wildin' Out. You know, the Father Abraham. He was on there. They had some couple, some WWE couple was on Wildin' Out the other day. A couple that is married, and he gonna do in his little rap part or whatever, saying he could impregnate the wife part, the wife of the couple. Why would you say that? Why is that funny? Why is it a joke that you would impregnate anybody?
Because everybody's childish.
Everybody's grow up. Ain't he 40?
Gotta be.
At least he better be 40 with 12 children.
Scottie Pippen says Michael Jordan was horrible to play with. Was horrible to play with on Chicago Bulls. More focused on scoring over winning. Michael Jordan was a horrible player who was horrible to play with. Scottie Pippen said the top wingman for his ear.
Is he saying horrible?
Horrible.
Oh, it sounds like you're doing an emphasis on the horror part.
I'm emphasizing the whole horrible word.
Oh,
you can't really emphasize it no other way.
She's saying horrible, right? You heard it.
No, not horrible.
How do you say
horrible?
It's spelled with an O.
Horrible.
Okay. Horrible player who was horrible to play with. The top wingman for his earness on the Chicago Bulls recently. Pippen, a consensus top NBA player of all time of his own, was long been a critic of Jordan, but he threw more fuel on the fire in an interview on last week's episode of Gimme the Hot Sauce podcast with former teammate Stacey King.
You should sue them.
Our game is a team game and one player can't do it all. I've seen Michael Jordan play before. I came to play with the Bulls. You guys have seen him play. He was a horrible player. He was horrible to play with. Horrible to play with. Horrible player. It was all one-on-one shooting bad shots. And all of a sudden, he became a team and we start winning. Everybody forgot who he was. Who's he talking about? Because nobody ever forgot who Michael Jordan was, did they? Did they?
No. How could you forget who Michael Jordan was?
He was a player that really winning wasn't at the top of his category. It was scoring. It was going after scoring titles. A representative for Michael couldn't be immediately reached by a comment. Pippen credited Bulls coach Phil Jackson with bringing the team together to win all those titles. I don't know.
How do you win if you don't score, though?
Scottie Pippen has been very... I mean, granted, his wife is now dating Michael Jordan's son.
So, yeah.
So he's bitter.
That's
he's
crazy.
feeling some type of way.
Yep.
Correct?
Yeah.
That's what that is.
Rightfully so.
Yeah.
How old is his
Probably like 16.
his ex-wife?
And his ex-wife, I don't know how old she is, but the boy is what, like 30 something?
Yeah, you gotta be like my age, probably.
Yeah, he's 30 something and she's probably like 52. I don't like her. She's been all over the place.
Larsa?
Yeah,
Pippen?
Larsa Pippen.
Larsa Pippen.
Yeah.
She's a Lori Harvey.
Yeah, she's...
I'm mad that we have to call people Lori. Larsa. But Larsa has been around. Was she ever on Basketball Wives?
Sounds like she would be. She sounds like the tip, like she fits the brand.
Let me see. Larsa Pippen has dated
everybody.
Yeah. I do think that she's dated quite a lot of people. Larsa Pippen's dating history. So here we go. Larsa Pippen's dating history from Scottie Pippen to Marcus Jordan. Larsa has been with, I don't know. It doesn't. Scottie Pippen and then Future. She was with Future.
Yeah,
Tristan Thompson.
Yeah.
Malik Beasley, another basketball player. And now she's with Marcus Jordan. Yeah.
She's 48. Michael Jordan's son is 12. Marcus Jordan or Jeffrey?
Marcus.
Mm-hmm. Marcus is
32.
And she's 41?
48.
Oh. 16.
Well, you know, I mean,
that's like dating your mother.
Mm-hmm.
She posted a picture of him and her that says "My Forever Valentine." You're the lie, Larsa. You gonna be dating somebody else's child next year, so I don't know what you're talking about.
Very true.
Did y'all watch Air?
I
Y'all
did
seen
watch
Air?
Air.
I haven't watched it yet.
Yeah,
Why I haven't
watch
watched it yet?
I don't know. What I've been watching.
It took me a while.
Watching
I
Fubar.
fell asleep the first time. Everybody I know who watched it fell asleep the first time.
I fell asleep in the middle of it, but not in the beginning.
It was alright.
I watched it.
It's good. My girl's in there, right? Viola Davis.
Yes, she plays his mother, Michael Jordan's mother.
Liza looks like she's getting younger, though.
Oh, because she's doing the plastic surgery.
Oh, okay. She dated Kristen Thompson.
Who is he?
Khloe Kardashian's baby father.
Yeah.
Tristan Thompson.
Because that's not what you said. Tristan Clarkson.
I know. I was probably trying to call him Tristan Kardashian. That's what he is.
Third person is charged with the 2002 killing of hip-hop pioneer Jam Master Jay. That's crazy.
Yeah, it is. I'm glad they're getting him, though.
A third person has been indicted in the killing of Run DMC's DJ Jam Master Jay more than 2 decades after he was found fatally shot in his New York studio and nearly 3 years after 2 men were charged in the crime. Jay Bryant, 49, was charged with the murder of Jam Master Jay, whose real name Jason Mizell, while engaged in narcotic trafficking, according to a superseding indictment filed in federal court in New York. Bryant, who also faces a firearm charge, is being held on unrelated federal drug charges and is expected to be arraigned later, a spokesperson for the prosecutor office said. That's terrible. A piece of clothing was left behind at the scene containing his DNA, according to the memo, and they finally found him.
Good. So 3 people so far have been arrested for this. When was he killed?
2002.
Wow. And
A while ago.
Yeah, this is 21 years later.
Okay, crime solvers.
Right.
I see you. Ashanti puts that body on Nelly at her Vegas show, so I guess she recently had a show in Vegas. And so, are they dating, or what's going on?
I've heard that they're back together.
Oh, okay.
How do we feel about that?
I like it.
Yeah, it's fine.
I like
I
it.
like it. I like it.
Yeah.
I think that's a nice couple.
Yeah, and I don't really check for them too much, so it's fine. I don't ever randomly think about Ashanti or Nelly. So the fact that they're together and they seem to be happy, it sounds good to me.
Yeah, I think it's a good couple. I
Balance.
think they look good together,
Yeah.
and they're they're both fit and
entertaining,
and they seem like they would have a nice cohesive situation.
It works.
Yeah,
It works.
how they look together?
Let's look at it.
Let's look at it.
All right, that's him holding her hand and walking her through the stage, and she's
always look
going
good.
in.
Yeah, I like
They
it.
look the
White
same.
skin folk.
Yeah, they look the same. They look like they do. That's
She's
what
very pretty. He's a nice looking guy. I like the way they look together.
He looked like he should be with a bad bee, and she looked like she should be with somebody with a little swag and a little
But
gold.
kind of
chain.
clean at the same time,
Yeah. It works. They both from the same era. Yeah.
I like it.
Okay, I'm not mad.
I'm looking for my Nelly.
Mm-hmm.
No, I'm not looking.
Want somebody with a scar under their eye?
Was there a scar? Or
No,
he
I think it was
wore
just
the
a Band-Aid.
Like how little children used to be like, put a Band-Aid on me. Like that.
Stick it on their forehead. Sherry Shepherd's wig falls off on live TV in solidarity with another viral wig moment. It sounds like that was a setup, so it didn't really fall off, did it?
Oh, I didn't know. I don't know. Maybe she was in solidarity with the girl whose wig got pulled off.
If you know me, you know I love some Sarah Jakes Roberts.
Jakes. Did you see that?
No, what happened?
Sarah Jakes was preaching. Sarah Jakes is the daughter of T.G. Jakes.
Yeah.
And while she was preaching, her wig kept slipping back, and then she just took it off.
Mm-hmm.
So Sherry Shepherd's, look at her little cornrows was neat under there, huh?
Mm-hmm.
But the audience was quite surprised. The audience thought that it was a real thing.
I don't like scripted foolishness.
Let me see.
Let's see.
As one big
Sherry
family.
Shepherd, she's lost a ton of weight, but them bazookas are.
And they should have got a fat transport to put some hips in her.
Inspired so many people.
Hips.
Everybody jumped up, and the wig came off her hair. It's like my assignment is to make you laugh. And
Good, Sherry Shepherd.
I like it.
Have you ever watched her show?
No.
Neither me. Neither me. Oh, DJ Live said she'll be my Nelly. E-I-E-I-O. I love me a DJ Live. I love her.
And then last but not least, a black grandma and grandson from Mississippi make history on Wheel of Fortune.
Yes.
First of all, I didn't know that Wheel of Fortune was still happening
What,
until you
Pat
turned.
Sajak and Jana Lewis?
Not Jana Lewis.
Vanna White.
Vanna White. After ongoing a rigorous selection process that involved virtual interviews, the grandmother-grandson duo was granted the opportunity to travel to California and compete on the renowned television program. Wheel of Fortune holds a special place in their heart as watching it has been a favorite pastime for both of them, and playing it was a big dream come true. I've been watching Wheel of Fortune since I was a little itty bitty kid. It's always been my dream to go on Wheel of Fortune, Alexander said. Alexander family showed their support by organizing a watch party as they cheered her on throughout the show. Alexander's hard work and determination paid off as she skillfully navigated the game, eventually securing a $50,000 jackpot. I came home with the prize of knowing I fulfilled one of my lifelong dreams, and everything Alexander added. Oh, that's sweet.
So how come both of them got to play together? That was the thing.
Maybe that was the theme.
Oh, that's cute.
But what was the history?
I know.
What was the history of what was the history that they made? There's been black people on the show before, right?
Yeah.
Well, good for them. $50,000 is a lot of money, and that's good. I'm happy for them.
Me as well. That is lovely. That is a lovely story.
Lovely. Anywho, that concludes our Around El Way news for our show for today-o.
Day-o.
Me say day-o.
Man, me won't go home.
You need a nap. You need a nap.
I do.
I need a nap.
I need food first.
Oh, I'm still relaxed, huh?
Yeah.
Oh, I didn't even know. I was like, I have such low energy for this show. Wow. I was like,
you haven't though. You've been quite entertaining today. You have done the thing today.
I don't
today
remember
was Saucy and Friends.
I don't remember anything about this show. So I'm gonna continue on. I get to go to the school today, so I'm gonna be more relaxed. Be more relaxed.
Good.
Come on, come do the work. Blah blah blah.
You don't want to do it? Okay.
That's fine. Let's sit. Anyhow, people, thank you guys for joining us for another day. We'll be back tomorrow, Thursday. Tomorrow's the last day for our interns, Ben and Zaire. Hopefully, we can con them into coming back and helping us out this summer, even if it's for a day or two. Ben and Zaire, if you don't say yes, I'm telling on y'all and saying that y'all didn't complete your assignments, and I'm gonna lie. I'm gonna lie hard and write an email.
They coming back. They definitely coming
Woo-hoo!
back.
Oh, good,
Right.
because we like them.
Because I would have wrote an email
I would have wrote an email
to Fenway. I was like, these two boys are terrible. They shouldn't be able to do nothing but come back here and rectify this
Their
situation.
punishment should be that they have to come here.
When's y'all
all
last
the
day of
time.
school? When's y'all last day of school?
And they're graduating.
Are we invited to your graduation?
Of course we are.
Wow.
Pull up 16th is the graduation.
Yeah, we're
We there.
definitely going.
Oh, there's a lot of stuff down there.
Mm-hmm.
A lot of stuff going on.
Quite a bit things
In
happening.
spirit.
We gonna cheer y'all on.
We'll send y'all a nice text message.
A fruit basket. We'll sell Ben some watermelon.
Yes. Thank you for joining us. We'll be back tomorrow. Keep it locked. Spark FM DJ Live is up next on Spark FM Online. So just stream her in the background. Jump in the chat group. Share the live. Do all the things. And we'll talk to you tomorrow.
Turn it on. Turn it up.
This is SparkFMOnline.com.
JP Morgan Chase is making a global commitment to break down barriers to drive inclusive economic growth all over the world. We believe there is a pressing need to help more people move up the economic ladder. That is why we are investing in communities and people to create an economy that works for all, because no community should be left behind. Right here in Boston, we're focusing that work in Dorchester, Roxbury, and Mattapan, among other neighborhoods, on improving financial health. These efforts aim to address the key drivers of the racial wealth divide head on. We're here